Hi everybody, Mr. Flanders here, and we are on our last lesson for science this week, day 5. And as we are closing out learning about living things, I would like everybody to make sure they have this worksheet in front of them where we go over the expectations for it and what we learned about living things this week. I'll see you in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flanders here. And we are getting ready to look at the last day of our science for the week. Now, remember yesterday how we were talking about Dylan and her cat? Well, we are still talking about Dylan and her cat. And this whole setup here actually answers a pretty important question that we were talking about yesterday. And if you remember, we were talking about how should Dylan tell if her cat likes food. Which food? Because there was fish, there was chicken, and there was rice. Well, we're about to figure this out right here. Okay? All right. Before we really get into it, though, we need to put two things at the top of our paper. What do we need to put at the top of our paper? Name and date. So I'm going to write Mr. Flanders, and the date is 8/28/20. The 8 is for August, the 28 is for the day, which is Friday, and then the 20 is for the year, which is 2020. Good. All right. So we're going to read this little section about Dylan and her cat, and then we're going to figure out which food the cat liked the most. Ooh, it's so exciting. Here we go. Dylan has a new cat. She wants to know what kind of food her cat likes best. She puts her cat's food in 3 bowls. Her cat doesn't eat any of the food made of rice. He eats half of the food made of chicken. He eats all of the food made of fish. So let's go over that again. Her cat doesn't eat any of the food made of rice. He eats half of the food made of chicken. And he eats all of the food made of fish. All right? So our first part of this worksheet says, color the amount of food Dylan's cat eats in each bowl. Okay? Well, we have our 3 choices: rice, chicken, and fish. And you'll notice each one has been split into 2 parts. These are called halves. There's 1 half here and 1 half here. There's 1 half here and 1 half here. And just in case you didn't think it was going to happen, there's 1 half here and 1 half here. Okay? So we need to figure out how much food the cat ate of each and color in that much food on the papers. Okay? So, our first choice is rice. Now, if you remember, the cat didn't eat any of the rice. So, should we color anything in? No, we should not color anything in on the rice. The cat said, nope, I ain't having it. Get it out of my face. Meow. So no rice. What about chicken? Do we remember how much of the chicken he ate? Let's take a look. Her cat doesn't eat any of the food made of rice. He eats half of the food made of chicken. So he ate half. So like I said, this is a half and this is a half. If the cat only ate half of the chicken, we're only going to color in one side. Okay? There we go. Attaboy. So we got rice. We didn't color anything in. We colored half the chicken. What do we need to do for fish? Do you remember how much he ate? Let's take it. It tells us in the last sentence. Let's take a look. He eats all of the food made of fish. So, we're going to scribble scrabble. The whole thing. Not just one half, but both halves. Because he ate the whole thing. He really liked that fish. I thought the cat would have eaten the chicken, but no. Dylan's cat is picky. He likes the fish. Alright? This tells us here the cat didn't like the rice. He kind of liked the chicken, but he really liked the fish. And that ties into question 2. Which food does the cat like best? How can you tell? Well, which food do you think the cat liked best? The fish. And we can tell because he ate the whole thing. Right? Yeah. So what we're going to say is the cat liked the fish. Because he ate it all. Okay? The cat liked the fish because he ate it all. That is how we know that the cat, Mr. Meow Meow here, that's how we know he liked the fish the most, because he ate it all. Okay, it's all gone. Bye-bye. No fish for me, which really makes me sad, because I like cat food that is fish. I really don't. Please don't bring me any. But yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, that's all there is to it. Okay? Yeah, Dylan's cat didn't like the rice, kind of liked the chicken, really liked the fish. We can tell that because he ate it all. All right? Go ahead and take another couple seconds and finish copying down that sentence. If you need to, please feel free to pause the video. You are more than welcome to do so. But that's about it for science this week, guys. I'm really, really happy we got to go over some of this stuff. I really liked that we were talking about living animals. I really liked that we were talking about what animals need and what plants need. That's really interesting stuff. But, for whatever reason, though, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about something we went over this week, please don't hesitate to reach out on Class Dojo, okay? I'm here to help. And I want to make sure you guys are getting as much help as you can while we're still in this unique situation. But, on that note, I'm going to get going. I'm ready to start my weekend. I'm sure you are too. So, I'm going to end the video now. Stay strong, stay safe, stay positive, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.